What's up, Rivalers? We're going to be bringing you some educational Iron Man gameplay in the closed beta test. Now, this is one of the characters that got a sizable buff between the alpha and the beta, so we're going to be playing a stronger version of Iron Man. I thought he was pretty middling last time in the alpha, like not terrible, but also not super great. So let's see if these buffs change that at all. Quick rundown of his kit. His left click is going to be a nice AoE blast that you can just shoot at the ground and throw into like big clumps of enemies, and it's going to do some nice AoE hits. Our right click is going to be a more pinpoint laser, and that doesn't actually go as far as you would think it does. It looks like it's infinite. It's definitely not. A little on the shorter range size. Then we can switch into mobility form, where we fly around, and that gives you access to the missiles, which is really fun. Kind of like some, I don't know, just airborne missiles, really cool. And then our ultimate is going to be a big AoE wombo combo blast. Now, right away, I can kind of already feel that our flying speed is a little bit faster. He's going to switch us into empowered mode, where all of our abilities and attacks do extra damage. Now, as a flyer, one of the biggest advantages you have is that you are kind of splitting the attention of the enemy team, I would say. Is a good way to put it. So you don't really want to like clump with them. You want to give them something else to shoot at, right? Anytime you're against a fellow flyer, just going to be switching to the right click. It's a lot easier to land. But yeah. Like, you want to make the enemy team get less value of doing exactly what I'm doing, which is just shooting into the clump up of enemies by making sure that there is someone in the sky that they're not hitting. So you just want to split their attention. And anytime you'll see in this gameplay, anytime I actually start taking aggro and like getting shot at, I kind of just like fly around the corner, which is very, very important as a flyer because you don't have access to like a dash or anything. So immediately I need to be able to turn a corner and be safe. So you'll see a pattern in my gameplay style is that, okay, Iron Man's shooting at me, I'm just gonna duck around a corner. The thing that the flyers are like super, super hard countered by are going to be hit scan characters. So anything like a Hela on the enemy team, I probably want to be picking Iron Man. I also want to be drafting Iron Man if your team already has a flyer, for the reason I kind of explained earlier. Like, you want to be splitting their attention, and by putting another person in the sky, that's just further encouraging them to just lock in more hit scan. So nice, got a easy first point here. I'm gonna do a little bit of early scouting, see if we can. Nice thing about our left click is that it does go on forever. So it's like you can be as far back as possible and just be shooting left clicks into the enemy swarm. My gosh, there's a lot of things going off over there. And even between shots, like not necessarily while you're reloading, but just like, you know, bop, 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 missile, missile, missile. And those spaces between, you can kind of pivot around corner like this. Pivot around cover. Always get this equipment out of here. I know this is a clone, I'm just getting it out of here. Boom, boom. And we're gonna go ahead and ult into that choke. Not gonna one shot, but almost took Strange down. Because you've got an AoE on your left click, you actually get ult charge very, very fast, which means you should be pretty liberal with using it. Don't like wait for everyone to be 1 HP and then shoot it. Just shoot it into the team fight. I'll be on top of this Luna Snow because I know her ulti is about to end. Loki's kind of challenging me, so I'm just pivoting around cover. And now I found a nice little spot to camp here.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
Because your projectiles have travel time, you kind of have to like lead your shots a little bit. Take Iron Man out of the sky. Take Iron Man out of the sky, maybe? There we go.
I'm taking requests.
Nice, nice, nice. I'm just changing spots because I'm taking some fire. You never want to just like sit there and like duel someone as Iron Man. You're very slow. Your damage comes out in chunks rather than like consistent. So if you've got a Star-Lord on you, if you've got someone shooting at you, just move positions. And I think if you watch this video carefully, you'll see I'm really never... You don't want to find yourself like flying majestically over top of the battlefield. That's just not what you want to do. You're a sitting duck that way. I can even see the enemy and I'm shooting at him. See Wanda kind of looking at me over here.
One step closer to saving the world.
Just kind of spaced out her ultimate. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, okay. Okay, I see the Doctor Strange is challenging me. I got Wanda hitting me too. So I just want to relocate here. Evasive maneuvers, if you will.
Feeling good again.
That one hurts.
All right. I think I'm starting to feel the buffs a little bit.
Powering up.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't listen to my own advice there. I knew the Wanda was challenging me, and I still kind of just like stayed out. And a lot of what Iron Man does also roots himself, which makes him very, very easy.
Can't be late to the shrine or the whole web might
Very
fall
easy
apart.
target.
Move it.
So like when you're pressing E,
Powering up.
it doesn't necessarily root yourself, but your ultimate does. Just a lot of downtime in Iron Man's kit.
Maximum pulse.
Oh, direct blast onto the Venom's face there.
Rise, my friends.
And remember, we're breaking that Doctor Strange shield, so even though all our hits are getting absorbed, we're still getting value out of the shots. And there he goes down. Want to hide behind this cover a little bit. Just throwing shots, max range, doesn't matter. Don't feel the need to get up and close and personal.
Put on a show.
Go ahead and power up here. See some flyers over here. Okay, there's two of them there, so don't want to just sit there in 2v1. Find a different angle here. And now we're going to strategically retreat.
I needed that. I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
You've got a very, very small health bar. You've got a 250 HP health bar. And another thing about playing flyers is that the same way that you don't really want to position with your team, that also means you have to kind of shift your playstyle and be less reliant on your team as well. Like, I don't know if I've been healed by my healers a single time this game. And that's perfectly fine because they're just not going to want to be focusing their flyers. Like, you need to be less reliant on them. Oh my gosh.
Powering up.
I can't quite hit that guy. Oh, baby. Nice. Just lead the shots a little bit here. Almost got another ulti.
I am ready to put on a show.
Okay, I'm getting targeted, so we just run.
Maximum pulse. Your powers are
Oh, baby. I think that was timed really well. I think my ulti got her right as her ulti ended.
A nice deep freeze.
Look out below.
So you can swap into flyer mode just to get like a little bit more damage from your missiles. Because you can't use your missiles when you're just like in airborne mode. Gotta be flyer. So you can like swap into flyer mode and then use missiles and then swap back.
Rockets fire.
All right. It's very rarely going to be your job to move the cart as well.
Powering up.
What are you doing up there, bud? What are you doing up there? I don't think you know what you're doing.
I hope Friday got that
All right,
video.
I see someone shooting at me, so let's go into flyer mode.
Feeling good again.
Don't let anything stand in your
She was getting heals. I was trying to take the Wanda out before her ulti went off, but got the Loki clone.
Powering up.
All right, let's power herself up here.
only 60 seconds left.
Oh, that was a bummer. I kind of realized too late that I was taking aggro there. All right, 14 and 3, not too bad. And I think you'll find you typically do pretty well. You're usually like top 2 on the damage charts, just because you've got that AOE and because your hits are hitting multiple people.
Down to 30 seconds. A nice
Big ulti, big ulti.
Photons.
Get their healer here, maybe. Might be winnable. Okay.
Powering up.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I got the Wanda as well. Gotta get the equipment out so we can kill him. Doctor Strange flying into my face. Ah, I think we stepped off the cart there. Well, unfortunately, it is going to be a defeat. But you know what? Let's run it back and see if we can get a dub here, because I think we played that pretty well. Did the most damage on our team. I think we're just lacking some damage in other areas, which is kind of tough because we have like a Spider-Man. It's just kind of tough when we have an Iron Man, Spider-Man. No one really wants to like sit on the ground, sit on the cart. But still, pretty solid DPS output. I'm liking the buffs. Let's see if we can jack that accuracy up a little bit. Let's get a dub here, guys.
You'll need a top-notch team to win.
Alrighty. Destroy Loki's Yggdrasil tapping device. You got it. Alright, we have another Spider-Man, but we have a Punisher, which is a lot nicer. Oh man, we got 4 DPS. Does anyone play healer? I'm leaving that question open-ended, you know? You don't want to demand people switch, or else they'll... It's just human nature to not want to be told what to do.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Okay, we got one healer. That'll be good enough. We're on attack too, so deaths don't mean quite as much as when you're on defense, because they are, just by design of the map, like they have further to go than we do from their spawn point. All right,
The battle starts in 5,
let's see if we can carry these guys.
2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Play much riskier here while the card is just at the beginning, because again, if we trade a 1-for-1, that's so like in our favor.
Powering up.
Power up. Okay, they have a Punisher with a turret. So just gonna have to be a lot more aware of that. I just lost track of the team.
Iron Man operational again.
It's all good. I think we traded a couple kills there, so we still might be able to push the cart.
Powering up.
Powering up. But like, look how little risk it is to just like shoot from this distance. You know what I mean? Like I've got this wall to pivot around if I take aggro. But I'm kind of forcing them, like,
You're halfway there. Keep
I'm forcing them to play inside the building rather than in the path of the cart, which is where they want to be. Just throw in my AoE and it's just free damage. It's just free damage. They're all grouped up.
Powering up.
Oh, almost got a pick there.
Maximum pulse.
Big.
Pulse cannons and
Big, big,
ordnance.
big. There we go. All right. Adam Warlock's gonna get cocooned there. There we go, baby. All right, first checkpoint. Let's go. All right, they got an Iron Man as well.
Powering up.
I'm gonna power up and see if I can snipe him out of the air here. Yep, there we go.
Video. Feeling sharp. Look out, spider.
Oh,
I need assistance.
that's a nice touch how it like cancels the voice line when you get CC'd. It's like he actually like web whipped my mouth. All right, not gonna be playing too far out of
I
position.
don't think that's the welcoming committee.
So this choke point, they kind of all have to funnel through this one entrance, so I can just keep constantly spamming in there.
Powering up.
Power up. Take out the Iron Man real fast. So the Iron Man versus Iron Man matchup, Pretty much whoever starts hitting the other guy faster or first wins that.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Nope, not getting us again, Frank. All right, beautiful. That was kind of bad positioning there. I could have definitely gotten one tapped. No reason to ever put yourself in that place, but just wanted to get some shots off here, shooting in there. He plays very similar to Farah.
We are undefeatable.
All right, I'm gonna wait out the Luna Snow ult before I do anything. Doesn't look like we're having too much trouble. We're gonna look for an ulti here.
Maximum pulse.
Oh, another big one. We got 2 kills on that. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm not a character who wants to. Oh, I sniped him out of the. That's so satisfying, man. Killing a flyer with a travel time ability is so nice. I'm really surprised they haven't like swapped to Hela. Hela is so. Hela and Adam Warlock are like really good at just taking out flyers. Bye bye. Okay.
Anyone say fireworks?
Uh-oh. It's alright. This Venom will still die here. Gonna get a little bit of bonus health, but he's just too deeps.
I hope Friday got that on
There we go. 17-1. Alright, alright. Looking good.
I'll take a shield, sure.
Power up. Take out this Frank. I really shouldn't be challenging that guy, but I know he was preoccupied with the flank. Frank was getting flanked, you know? Alright. Not just gonna sit there. Oh, I don't even think that guy was aiming at me. He wasn't. Oh my gosh, I got hit by a stray. He's aiming at my rocket. All right, there it is, guys. So we got a loss, but I still think we played well in that first round, and then we got a nice little carry. Carried him to victory. MVP, of course, goes to Venom. That character is unbelievably broken. So my final thoughts on Iron Man, I still think he's somewhere in the middle. He definitely feels better. I think he's faster with his flying. They might have tuned up his DPS a little bit. Look at that. Most damage in the game this time, and that's going to be a dub. So guys, let me know who you want me to do an educational gameplay commentary on next. And down in the comments, I'll see you in the next one, Rivalers. Peace.